don't you go get him?
Me? Why am I the one to go?
'Cause I was sicker than you.
Neither one of you's going anywhere. Except back to bed. Come on.
Oh, Clay, we got a cage you built and no pets put in it. And look, the spots are gone. We're all better, Clay. Why do we have to stay in bed?
Because that's what you do with measles. You stay in bed a few days after you think you're better. Besides, I don't want you fooling with wild animals right now. I don't know what it is exactly. Must be the season.
A rock check won't hurt anyone any more than a raccoon.
Well, I saw 2 raccoons fighting the other day, as mean as bobcats. I never saw them like that. Jim calls it animal fever, so forget it with the animals, huh?
Why do you always make soap?
Because we need it.
There's other things we need, too.
Like what, for instance?
Taffy. Why don't you make taffy?
Well, for one thing, you can't wash clothes with taffy. And that's what I have to do today. Wash clothes.
Let me give you a hand, yeah?
Thanks, it'll save me from making 2 trips. Stay away from the kettle, Amy, so you won't get burned. Isn't Amy funny? The way she carries on about the soap, wanting taffy instead.
Well, you know, Kath, maybe she has a point.
Got him! Amy, bring the cake!
He's mad. He sure didn't want to get caught. Did you scratch it? Bit me.
Clay told you not to fool with it.
You helped, too. You better not say one word to Clayton Cal.
Does it hurt? Well, not very much. It looks deep. Looks awful deep, doesn't it? I'll tie it up for you. Then get in the bed. Keep your hand under the covers. Remember that.
You know how the kids used to enjoy that.
Tell you, Clay. You're about as hard as melted butter when it comes to those children.
Well, I don't exactly hate taffy, you know.
Clay, look. There's a man over there. He looks like he's stealing those lodgepoles you've been cutting.
We'll see about this. Hey! What do you think you're doing with my poles?
You cut them?
I sure did. I left my axe right there.
Well, you cut them on Maypoi land. So that makes them Maypoi poles. You had your work for nothing.
It's not Mapoy land. It's ours. They don't clear into the woods.
That's right.
Yeah, I heard about you. Funny breed of kids. Half doggy calves, half land lawyers. Stand back before you get hurt.
Mister, if you hold on, I'll untie this rope. And if you don't, I'll chop it with the axe.
What axe is that, Sonny? Get out of here!
You let go of our pole!
Get away!
What's this about, Ferris?
None of your affair.
He was stealing our lodge poles.
Ever since you joined this outfit, you've done nothing but carry trouble around with you like it was a friend. So let's just say it's about time that I made it my affair.
You're stepping in my way again, Jackson. You ought to learn to be more polite.
And you're the man that's gonna show me?
Guess I'm elected.
I'm waiting, Ferris.
It's your move.
Some trouble here? Who fired the shot we heard?
Ferris being his usual charming self, Major.
And Nestor was going for an axe.
I sent you down here to cut poles, Ferris.
Get poles was what you said.
Get 'em means cut 'em.
Why do a day's work when they're already lying here?
I knew you was lazy, but I sure didn't think you'd steal.
Who's stealing? They're right here on the Major's property.
Mr. Ferris, you should not be so presumptuous without knowing the facts. This is Monroes' land. Mr. Jackson, take Ferris and see that he cuts poles from my land.
Yes, sir.
Sister!
Amy, we're busy. What is it?
They told me not to tell you, but I don't want to get into trouble. All I did is bring the cage
What cage?
for the rock chuck.
Are you trying to tell me those twins went after that rock chuck?
Well, it's not my fault he got bit.
Who got bit?
Little twin.
Better go check. Come on, Amy. Honestly, the minute I turn my back.
Mr. Monroe, would you have any palatable coffee at your cabin?
Yes, sir. I guess so. Kath usually has a pot working.
He don't like cow camp coffee. You know the Major and his fancy tastes.
Well, come on. You're both more than welcome.
Thank you. Clean as a hound's tooth, Major. But pretty deep.
It's ready, Major.
Thank you. You say it doesn't hurt you now?
No, sir. Don't feel a thing.
Good. You got that nip while you were catching yourself a little pet. Is that so?
Yes, sir. Rock chuck.
Strange. A rock chuck is usually a rather friendly little animal.
Oh, he will be, sir. Just doesn't know me yet.
I'm sure. May I see your little friend?
I'll show you.
I told you to stay away from him.
Doesn't hurt, Clay. I don't know why everybody's making such a fuss.
No foaming at the mouth.
That's right, sir. But mostly they don't. Not for a while, anyway.
Still, we'd best not take a chance.
That's my thinking exactly, Major.
What are you going to do?
Cauterize, in case it's serious. That's what we usually do.
That may not be necessary. May we step outside for a moment? Sleeve, you are fairly certain that that rock chuck has rabies?
Yes, sir. I killed a sick wolf down here the other day.
Major, are you saying that little twin may get rabies from that animal?
Rabid wolves can carry sickness to fox, mink, weasel, raccoons.
Rock chucks.
Rock chucks, too, ma'am. In any case, I'd take care of that bite, and take care of it real fast. There's other kinds of infections in animals besides rabies.
Sleeve, I know what you have in mind. We should do something, yes, but perhaps not cauterization. There is another way to stop infection.
A red-hot poker's the only way I've heard of, Major.
Did you ever hear of a man named Joseph Lister?
No, sir.
He's a remarkable English doctor who's completely revolutionized surgery through the use of carbolic acid to stop infection.
Well, whatever that is, we don't have any.
Smells good and strong.
What are you going to do?
Lye soap contains carbolic acid. It'll be only slightly less painful than a hot iron, but much more effective.
Major, will it keep little twin from getting sick?
Yes, Mr. Monroe. So long as the boy has not already contracted rabies.
Twin, oh, twin, I'm sorry I told on you.
Burning like fire.
May I see his hand?
Bite clean.
Yes, I'm afraid it is.
No good. Major, why is it trouble if that bite is healing?
Your Indian friend knows as well as I. If the wound were festering, the fever would be caused by an ordinary infection. But that is not the case.
You think it's rabies?
Rabies is more than an outside possibility now.
Well, don't worry, Kath. We'll just get him to a doctor, that's all.
Nearest one's at Fort Bonneville, soldier doctor.
And that's where we'll go.
But that's a 3-day ride through wilderness. And worse, I've heard there's renegade Cheyenne down that way.
I should not ask a man to make that journey for any reason, Mr. Monroe. And I'm afraid you have none at all.
What do you mean, I have no reason?
But I thought you knew what rabies was like. I've seen quite a bit of it in Europe. They call it hydrophobia, their fear of water. The victim reaches a point at which he can't bear the sight or even the sound of water. And a few days later, he dies. There is no cure. Even in this day and age. No doctor can cure rabies.
But there's got to be something. Suppose he was your brother.
I should make him as comfortable as I could for whatever time he had left. I would gladly stay if there were anything I could do. But there is nothing anyone can do.
He's right, son. We've seen enough of it to know.
I'm terribly sorry.
If there's anything you need, let me know.
Did you hear what they said, Jim?
In Jim village, crazy wolf come, bite people. They die.
And you just sat in your village and watched.
When boy's sick, mother, father, brother, make play with boy, tell story, talk good, make boy smile. No change, die, but make boy smile.
Sister, I'm thirsty. Can I have some water?
He wants water. He wants water.
No. He say water, but no can drink.
Here's some water.
Won't go down. It hurts. Take it away.
Kath, maybe Sleeve was wrong. I've got to get him to a doctor.
Clayton, if we could, maybe there'd be some hope.
I can't just stay here and watch him die. I'm going to take him to Fort Bonneville.
Just you?
Just me.
Clayton, if you go, we all want to go.
Kath, there's no sense in endangering the whole family.
Even if it helps make little twins smile.
I don't know.
How many times have you told me But the only strength we Monroes have is in being together. It might help little Twin. And even if it didn't, we could play games with him, tell stories, just like I heard Jim say. I think he'd like that, don't you?
All right, kid. We'll go the same way we came to this valley. Together.
Sister?
Cartridges. They smell fresh.
See engine sign. Men die this place.
Oh, I'm sure glad we got one day of this country behind us already.
Hey, look.
Well, it's getting dark. Let's get on while we still can.
What is it?
I'm just wondering if I got the brains I was born with, bringing you and the little ones out here to who knows what.
Sister, did I ever see a doctor?
Of course you did. Back in Fairfield, you just don't remember.
What did the doctor do?
He gave you red medicine. It tasted like cherries.
Is that what he'll give little Twin?
Something like that.
Cheyenne. No move, Wood. Make more smoke. Cheyenne, see. Cheyenne, come.
Think those renegades still around here?
I think maybe family better off home.
Jim, you heard what Kat said. And it's true. What we Monroes got coming, we're going to take together. Now, if we can't go on the way we are, we're going to have to try and cross the river, circle around it.
We're cross, water high.
We're just going to have to find a place. There's nothing else we can do. We're not going back. We're going down to the river, trying to find a place to cross. We won't be long. How about here?
no good. Much water.
It's been no good, much water all along. Let's try here.
No. Try there.
Jim, don't you understand? Port Bonneville is this way. The more we go this way, the longer it's going to take. You saw the shape little twin is in. He could die before we get him to the doctor.
Jim say twin die, stay home. Sleep say twin die, stay home. You say go. All go. All die.
Nobody asked you to come. You know, you could turn around and go back, and nobody would stop you. I'm going to check the depth. You're hurt.
One more, Cheyenne.
You got away.
Bad.
Do you think there are any more around?
No need. No need hold bear too, Cheyenne.
You mean you think they butchered that bear for a bigger party?
Cheyenne, bring more party.
I'll take the wagon.
Where are we headed?
Downstream. Toward the river. I think there's a place there we can cross. Hold on, everybody. Here! 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 Get up! I guess the nut came off.
Cheyenne!
Well, they told me to stay home. They said it and I heard them.
You made this trip for little twin.
Yeah. Now what have I done for all of us?
No. Don't let him. Don't let him hurt me. Joey, stop. No. Joey was a boy back home. He used to beat us up.
Him dream.
Some nice dream. Listen. Joey's not here. He can't hurt you. He's not here. Can you fix the wheels?
No, not without that nut.
Must have come off when we were crossing the river.
I wish I knew as much about wagons as Pa did. He'd sure fix it.
I know what we could do.
You know so much. Why didn't you know enough to keep your brother away from that chuck?
I was only going to say, maybe we could take an iron strap off the wagon gate and mold it into the shape of a nut.
I don't have the tools for making threads. Hey, wait a minute. I could try putting it on while it was hot. Maybe when it cools off, it'll hold without threads.
Wouldn't take long to build a fire.
We'd have to keep the fire going for hours to keep the coals hot enough.
We could keep it going, couldn't we?
Yeah, by that time it would be daylight, and every Cheyenne for 30 miles would see the smoke.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry we went for the chuck.
Please don't cry.
I didn't mean to yell at you. You didn't know about rabies.
Least I could have done was find a way to grab the chuck so it couldn't bite. It's my fault. Can I have a slice of bread?
Of course. Of course you can. Here, and it's good, too.
With jelly on it, Mama. Can I, Mama? Can I?
It's a fever. He doesn't know what he's saying.
He know. He be with Mama soon.
That's McDougal's Gap. Fort Bonneville is there. It's just a day's ride from here. Might as well be back in Fairfield, Illinois.
What do you think we should do?
Well, the sensible thing to do is to stay put. No fires, no noise. Maybe the Cheyenne won't spot us. Maybe they'll just move out of the territory. Maybe we'll meet a cavalry patrol out of the fort. That's a lot of maybes.
How long can little twin wait?
I don't know. Not long, I'm afraid.
I left this whole trip up to you. It's still up to you. We'll do what you say, all right?
All right, Cat. All right, now here's what we're going to do. We're going to build a fire, and we're going to fix the wagon. And hope the Cheyenne don't see the smoke. It's not sensible, Kath, but it may be the only chance little twin has.
The way you and Jim were talking, those Indians would see the smoke for sure.
It's true. Look, we killed one and one got away. That means they'll be looking for revenge and they'll be looking for us. It's a big risk, Kath. You sure you want to take it?
Let's get that wheel fixed so we can get a good head start. And hope that before they catch us, we can find a cavalry patrol.
Hope. It was hope that got us into this.
That's right. But we're in. So why stop hoping now?
You're right, Cat. That ought to do it. Go get some water. Come on, douse it good. Now put that fire out. Let's get going. All right, moving forward, real easy. A little bit more. It's holding! I didn't either. All of you, stay inside the wagon. I don't see him. They see us. Drop your rifle. Drop your rifle. No. You don't listen to nobody, Jim. Sleep. Nobody. Ayuwa! Mahukimpa! Let's one is Anita. Anita one is.
Bajito! 이기안에 앞심포 혹시나도 오유상기 요도 야카포 에시타이 워티네 아움두 아우는 따비크다도 혹시나 내 오유탄 오유탄포 오유탄포 시사해는 하베세나
Whatever it was you said, it sure worked.
Said boy have fever, touch sick animal. Just touch. Say they touch boy, they get sick too. They know one's sick, they go.
Thank you, Jim.
Good you listen, Jim, one time.
Well, I gotta listen to somebody sometime, don't I?
Joey Bennett! He's hitting me! He's hurting me! That's better now, isn't it? Stop him! Stop! Make him stop! Stop him! Stop! Make him stop! What is it? Joey! Joey Bennett! He's hitting me! He's hurting me! There, that's better now, isn't it? Twin! Go over by those trees. It's all right. It's all right. Tim, take little Twin. Put him over on the grass, under that tree where it's cool.
Calf, why stop now?
Because he can't stand any more of that pounding. It hurts him so. It puts him through all those little boy fights all over again. Let him rest a while. Here, please.
We're so close. It's only 10, maybe 12 miles.
He won't live through it.
We've got to try.
Do we, Clayt?
Are you saying we don't?
I know what I'd say if I were a little twin. I'd say, Clayt, you tried so hard when you knew it wasn't any good to begin with. Thank you, Clayt. But you've tried enough. Now let me die in peace.
say no. But let him stay. I'll see if I can bring the doctor here. I brought the doctor.
Have you got your medicine for my brother?
All kinds of medicine, little lady.
Bite clean.
Yes, healing very well.
That bite, Doctor, to give little twin rabies.
There's no way of knowing at this moment.
When will you know?
It's too bad there wasn't anyone near where you live who could look at the animal that bit him. Would have saved you a very dangerous trip. If it is rabies, there's no medicine for it.
Doctor, could you tell by looking at the animal?
Oh, possibly, but I wasn't there.
But old Chuck is here.
Are you sure this is the animal that bit him?
Yes, sir.
The animal would probably be dead by now if he was in an active state of rabies. How long ago?
Let me see. It was
2 days?
yes, 2 days after the spots cleared up.
What spots?
They both had measles, big and little twin both.
Measles. Miss Monroe, I don't think your brother has rabies. It looks as if he may have a secondary infection as a result of the measles.
Well, how bad is that?
That's bad enough. He's running a very high temperature and with serious dehydration. But sometimes this kind of infection I'm able to treat. Someone bring me some water.
Stop it, Joey. I'll whip you. I'll whip you, Joey. Stop.
Him no like water.
He will once he's had this in him.
What's that?
Dilute hydrobromic acid, unless it was disapproved where you studied medicine, will you kindly hold it?
He's hurting me. Make him stop.
That's a good fellow. Drink it. Drink it all. Drink it all. There. That's the boy. Now, a little pill for the fever. Some more water. Drink some water. That's it. Drink it. Drink it all. All of it. That's a boy. There. You were quite right not to move him anymore. I want you to keep him still. And keep him warm. Corporal. Yes, sir. Suppose you stay overnight and help them in any way you can. Yes, sir. I want you to give him one of these pills every 2 hours with every bit of water you can get into him.
What kind of pills are these?
They're called quinine, son. They come from South America. In the morning, if his fever's down, Wrap him up in every blanket you have. And wait for a cavalry unit that'll be coming by. They'll escort you home.
And if it isn't down?
Well, you'll know what to do. You've done pretty well so far, bringing him here. You were quite right, son, to make the trip. If you hadn't, well, he wouldn't have had a chance.
Doctor, aren't you going to stay?
No, they bring wounded men into the fort at all hours, and some of them I can help. Here I've already done all I can.
But you said you could cure what he has.
I said we could treat him, and that's just what we're doing. But the question is, we don't know whether we were soon enough in starting the treatment. Nobody knows the answer to that one yet. No one.
Thank you, Doctor.
Savvy gamble? Well, gamble is kind of what you and your friends did. Hauling out across open country, full of hostiles, on the off chance of getting to the dock on time. When you gamble, you got to be prepared to lose.
Can I have a slice of bread?
Nice fresh bread. With jelly on it.
What are you talking about, jelly? We haven't had any jelly since we left Fairfield. Just plain bread, Kev. How about it? I'm hungry.
Sleeve, come on in.
Wait.
Steve?
Kathy. I saw your chimney going. There wasn't one man at the ranch willing to bet you could have made it.
Well, coming back, we had our own private escort.
It wasn't exactly private. It was a cavalry unit patrolling this way.
Oh, riding with the cavalry now, huh?
Yeah.
That's the way to travel. You still got that?
He likes us, I guess. We let him out of his cage and he didn't run away.
If that Chuck had rabies, he would have been dead a long time ago.
Why should he be dead if he wasn't even sick? Fact is, when old Chuck bit me, he really saved my life. We wouldn't have gone for that doctor if it weren't for him. Oh, saved your life. The doctor saved your life.
Twin had a case of
Secondary measles.
Doctor give good medicine.
What kind of medicine?
Here, Sleeve. It's called quinine.
Quinine, huh? That's a new one on me.
It comes from South America.
Lucky thing for you, you didn't have to go there to get it.
We could if we had to.
Oh, be quiet, Amy. You don't even know where South America is.
I don't care where it is. If we had to go there, Clay would take us.
He would, honey. I guess he would at that.